coach, first-year head coach, and just getting to know the players. I'm sure you've really got a chance to know these players now after getting that 2 wins under your belt.
Yeah, I mean, the results aren't necessarily part of that process, but getting to see the kids playing games and find out who they are and see them under pressure in a game situation really helps with that process. But it's always nice to get a couple of wins with it as well.
So 2 wins, positives, and just what are things you guys got to work on leading up into that conference opener?
Just still shaking a little bit of the rust off. Our first game obviously was our first game in almost 2 years, 23 months basically since we played again, and we didn't have a big preseason schedule. So this is really our second game of the season so far. A lot of the teams in the area get to play some preseason games, try to work through some things. For example, Academy of Arts, that was their 4th game of the year for basically our first. So we're in that process right now. We're trying to move through this and improve and get better with each game. I think the kids made a big step forward from the first game to the second, and all we're going to do is keep working and keeping that moving forward.
Well, just with 2 games, but how ready are you for this conference opener Friday at Monterey?
Our conference is so difficult that every game is going to be a tough match, and we are expecting a step up in quality with the difficulty of this game. But I think the guys are ready for the challenge. I think these last couple of games have really prepared us for it. And I think you saw that in the composure and the way the guys played this last game here against Dominican. The first game, like I said, knocking some of the rust off. Guys were a little bit anxious, a little bit nervous, but I think now that we've got 2 games, they're a lot more on task and really moving this forward. So I think they're all very excited about the next game for sure.
I know you just got back, but have you had a chance just to kind of look at Monterey and just the type of team they are so far?
No, I've heard we've got a couple of scouting reports, but I haven't had a chance to see them play. I know that they're an improved team from last year. They finished the season strong last year and got a couple of nice wins late in the year. I think they have had a good recruiting class, so the consensus around seems to be that they're an improved team this year. Like I said, starting in this conference is going to be a difficult task every week, but I think they're going to be better. It's going to be a difficult game for sure.
You guys have scored 5 goals in the first 2 games. Do you feel like this Jack's offense is a team that can put up the goals in each match?
We certainly have the potential. We have some very talented attacking players, and we even have some depth up there, which gives us some options to move things around and change things up. We did that quite a bit in this last game against Dominican, and I think some people stepped up and showed that they can contribute and help with our attack. But we have a solid defense as well. I think a couple of the goals yesterday were things that the guys will be a little disappointed in how we let them in. But there are also things that we can fix with a little bit of time on the training field, and my expectation is that those kind of things are going to go away at some point here.